Okay, so today is April 26, 2013, and it's my 5 weeks on T, so that's exciting. Just did my shot like 2 hours ago. It doesn't even hurt this time, which is fucking awesome. Like, I mean, the initial shot doesn't hurt at all, but it's when it gets sore afterwards, but it doesn't hurt yet. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to talk about my changes. Also, I want to address homelessness while being trans, and also, like, stealth is the word that I've been seeing on the internet. And, yeah, so, like, about when to be out, if you're passing, you know, like, if you're living real time or whatever. I've been living full-time as male for about 3 years now, so, anyway, so I got this hair on my chin, finally, and, I mean, and it's not facial fuzz. It was actually about, like, 3 in the morning on my official 1 month. I was, like, you know, freaking out on my face, and then I discovered this bad boy. Look how far away my pinky is, and I'm touching it. It's fucking awesome, and it's like, it counts. It's not just facial fuzz. It's like, it's thick. It's thick, and you can like pull on it. It's black. Well, dark brown. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. And of course, like, my facial fuzz is thickened and shit. But yeah. So my voice has been cracking. Like, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's kind of uneasy. Especially when I talk for a long period of time. My singing is like shit right now. My screaming, like my unclean vocals, and then, you know, singing being clean vocals, so, like, that kind of shit. My bass is definitely dropped. And it was already a lot deeper than I expected it to be, so it's really cool. When I talk to people on the phone, I get comments, you know, that my voice sounds deeper still. People are, like, really kind of tripping out on it now, though. And when I went to Gender Quest group, I was told by a couple people there, Gender Quest is, like, you know, welcomes anyone on the gender spectrum. There's a couple trans dudes there. There's my trans sister goes there. There's people that don't identify as trans and, you know, are just, like, androgynous or don't really define with either. Really, really great people, and I fucking love that group. But, yeah, a couple people there told me that I look different, I look happier, I sound different, so, yeah, everyone wants to pick it. Motherfuckers, it's mine. Anyway, so my body hair, I do have, like, fuzz on my back now. It's, like, really, really light. It's, like, and very, very sparse. Like, there's not a whole lot of it. But I'm a little bit worried. I don't want it to become gross. It's all good, though. Whatever happens, happens. And, yeah, my armpit hair has grown a lot. You can't really see because of the lighting. It's beast. But, also, yeah, that's an ace bandage. Don't do this. This is an emergency kind of deal for me right now. Okay, so, yeah, my body hair, like, it's continuing to grow up my thighs and, around and up my belly. And there's even, like, some chest hair. Not hair, but, like, fuzz, you know. Really thin shit. And yeah, so that's cool. It's fun to play with. A lot of, like, my chest, I can feel the skin is kind of bumpy, so it's like this hair is about to pop out. And, like, on my face and shit, too. That's why I think I've been breaking out. Or maybe I just should use more shit while I shave. Okay, so yeah. My muscle definition is not going so much in my arms because I've been really stressed out lately, so I haven't been working out nearly as much as I should. But, my calves are fucking crazy. Like, they're like bricks, and it's awesome. It's like when I was homeless. Like, anyway, I'm really sweaty. It's also hot. Like, I live in California. 71, 72 today or some shit. And, so I sweat a lot. It's not really gross, it's just kind of obnoxious. Yeah. I need to stop. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so my downstairs has lengthened a little bit. It's not really getting plump anymore. It's like going out. Well, like, instead of like, you know? Okay. That was really horrible. So, yeah, I need to stop internalizing shit. I think that the way that I'm dealing with my emotions now that I'm on T is things are more out, you know? Like, bottling shit up. That's what I've been doing for a really long time, and I think pre-T, it was a lot easier for me to deal with, or at least forget about it. But now it's like everything's kind of up front in my face, and so I have a lot of shit that I need to deal with, and it's gonna be quite a process, but I mean, I'll get there. I'm really, really happy that I'm on T, and ultimately it's gonna be a lot more positive to get that shit out, you know? Okay, so yeah, that's about it for my updates. Okay, so homelessness. This issue has been really prevalent in my life. I've been homeless for quite a while, and I'm not now, but I was right before I got into this place and met this lady and all that jazz. So I guess the first thing that I want to talk about is who you want to know and when to be out. And again, this is only for if you're passing and if you're living as, you know, full-time. Which I haven't, since I came out, ever identified myself as female to someone. I explain that I'm transsexual if they're questioning, or, and if I feel safe, or I just tell them that I'm a dude, and that, you know, I get shit, you know. So, like, one thing that I get a lot is my age. I'm 18. I don't look 18. I do not look like an 18-year-old guy. And, so, I guess I just, like, laugh it off, really. Like, when I go in to buy cigarettes, the lady is like, oh, hey, you again, you, like, 13-year-old, 15-year-old. When I cut my hair, I became 8 years old. You know, it's all in good fun. Like, she knows that I'm 18. She sees my ID. She also probably knows what's up if she saw my gender marker and, you know, my birth name. I don't know if it says my middle name on it. Whatever. But, you know, I just laugh it off like, yeah, you know, I get that all the time. Like, okay, way to make that awkward, lady. Just give me my fucking cigarettes. No, but really, just, you know, laugh it off and just have a good attitude, and it's gonna get you a long way. She actually refers to me as he, now that I think about it. Like, you know, go ring him up. Shit like that. Okay, well, anyway. So, another thing, well, okay, so yeah, basically, when you feel safe, or you're in question, or when I feel safe and when I am in question, I'm open about what I'm going through, like, my birth defect, ultimately. There's a lot of times where I'm really fucking surprised that I pass. Like, when I wear this shirt specifically, I got it while I was homeless, and, you know, you see my fucking bandage, and I guess people just kind of like, oh, well, he's a fucking badass, you know, he's got a ripped fucking ear and, like, scars on everywhere, and fucking, you know, he probably just, like, got cut or something, or maybe he's a little bitch and he got fucking stomped, I don't know, but, God, I'm so glad I'm not fucking homeless anymore. Like, fuck. Anyway, so, yeah, like, I'm really surprised in the situations that I have been open, but, one thing that really comes into play is attitude and posture. So, if you hold yourself like a man, you know, stiff shoulders, fucking keep your chin up, you know, don't fucking look down in a way, or like, you know, shy and shit, like, oh, don't look at me, don't, you know, when you're homeless, you're public fucking property, pretty much, so, like, and you're gonna make yourself a victim. If you look like you're weak, you're going to make yourself vulnerable. That's really shitty to fucking say, but I'd say it to anyone, regardless of your gender, your fucking, if you identify with your body, like, anything like that. If you make yourself look weak, if you hold yourself low, like you don't, like you're scared, or like you're sad, or like you don't care about yourself, you're gonna become a victim. Because people out there, like, believe me, I've seen a lot of crazy ass shit. I've done a lot of crazy ass shit. A lot of things I'm not proud of. But there will be people out there that will hurt you, or attack you, or follow you, or just make you feel fucking uncomfortable as they can, just to get at you, and just to thrill themselves. So when you hold yourself, like, you know, I mean, I'm fucking short as hell. I'm 5'6", but I mean, like, my dad's an ex-professional cage fighter. I've been trained. I've taken other classes, like, of martial arts and shit. I mean, and I've been in lots and lots and lots of fights. Lots of fights. I've had to defend myself a lot, and you need to know how to do that. I mean, my exterior doesn't really tell you that I can kick your ass, but I can. And a lot of that has to do with posture, really. Like, keeping yourself, like, I don't really like what I see. I really fucking don't. But I am who I am, and I will defend myself, and I will defend the people and the things that I care about. So, and of course, you know, just never ever fucking provoke someone. Don't provoke people. It's just stupid. If you can, make as many friends as you fucking can. And, I mean, you're gonna feel better inside anyway. Instead of, you know, going up to someone and being like, hey, you know what, you're fucking punk. You wanna hit me? Like, go for it. Instead of doing that, why don't you go up to someone and be like, hey man, how's your day going? Like, you got somewhere to sleep tonight? I got a place that we could camp out at if you're, you know, in need of anything. Are you hungry? You know, do you need a fucking cigarette? Like, you know, like, kill them with kindness. And, but make yourself assertive. Like, keep yourself confident. Keep yourself powerful, but modest. Like, you know, don't over-masculinize yourself. Definitely don't try to overcompensate. Because people are going to see that as a challenge. People even see me being laid back and kicking it as a fucking challenge. And, you know, I'm just sitting there, like, having a total different discussion. And people will approach you. Especially if you are a minority. Like, if you look like you're in a gang, if you're a different race, if you're a fucking female, if you're a male, if you're fucking, you know, gender questioning, if you're a lesbian, if you're gay, if you're a cross-dresser, if you're genderqueer, if you're androgynous, if you're pansexual, if you're fucking bisexual, if you're gay, like, lesbian, fucking all that shit. I don't know if I said that, but people will approach you. Even if you're a white fucking male, people will approach you. It's just something that's gonna happen, so hold yourself. Learn how to defend yourself. And that's all you really need to do. Just keep yourself as safe as possible. And, you know, like, I don't know. Okay, so there's, like, shelters and shit, you know? Like, missions. Fucking, sometimes you can sleep outside of churches. Sometimes you can sleep inside doorways of businesses. A lot of times it's really frowned upon, and you'll usually get woken up really early in the morning. You know, parks are pretty frowned upon as well, but if you get a good feel of it, you can get away with a couple nights usually. My thing about missions and shelters is that most are going to fuck you over. I have been stolen from every single time that I've been in a mission or at a church, like spending the night over. I don't know if it's the staff, I don't know if it's the people, I don't know if they get the keys into the storage where they store my fucking backpack and steal all my shit. I don't know, but it's not safe. Also, most shelters, definitely all missions, are gender separated. They're segregated. So you have the men's side and you have the female side. Which side do you stay in? I don't stay in either, because I've stayed in both, because I wasn't passing one night and I was getting severely ill. And so it was like the middle of the night that I was being transported to this place, and they just read me as female, and so they stuck me in this place. And you know, I was out the next day, didn't have any of the shit that I went in with, and that was that. I've also stayed in the men's side, and a lot of times you can come up on people's radar, like, I mean, even fucking cis heterosexual males will come up on people's radar as some sort of prize or some sort of sexual thing that they can get to, and they will try to take advantage of you. They will creep you out, they will fucking threaten you, they will do anything that they want. And you know, this isn't just men either, and this is no kind of generalization other than the majority of society sucks dick, and that the homeless community can be vicious. So you need to keep yourself safe. I don't go to shelters. I just don't. It's a rule of mine now. I'm not safe. I know that. However, I am an advocate of other people going to them if they do have shit to lose, or if they feel like they will be safe. So, if you're willing to endanger yourself, or you're willing to sacrifice, and this is to other FTMs, if you're willing to sacrifice your identity and conform to your genitalia, you know, designated at birth sex, then that's on you. I usually don't pass anyway, so, I usually do pass anyway, so I usually have to, I'm offered to go to the men's side, and I don't really feel that safe. Like, I've had a lot of altercations and lots of issues that I don't want to get involved in. Really, I just don't want to end up in jail. I can't, especially now that I'm on T. I'm trying to get a job. I'm clean. I'm doing all these things for myself, trying to change my life. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be homeless. I'm fucking on my path, you know? If you are feeling in danger ever, walk away. Walk away. If you can. If this person or people or situation that you feel like you are more in danger in and you cannot walk away, remember what I said about attitude and posture. If you hold yourself like you can handle yourself and like you're not fucking scared, then you're gonna go a long way, and you're probably not gonna get hurt. In the reality, many people on the streets, especially in the LGBT community, and a lot of transsexuals and transgender and, you know, gender non-conforming people get brutally abused on the streets. And, God, I don't even know what to say. It just makes me so fucking angry, you know? But try not to make yourself a victim. If you can, avoid that. Avoid people as much as possible, just to keep yourself safe. If you want to keep yourself away from drugs, you need to stay away from people on the streets. Because I can promise you, every single one of them's got a dirty secret, and a lot of it's got to do with drugs. Or, you know, sexual offenses, other kinds of offenses that were, you know, public related and, you know, violence related, you need to just be fucking careful. If you can, have a cell phone or a car. Those two things will save your fucking life every day. Like, yeah, okay, so, I guess I kind of already told you about places to sleep and shit. I try to be as public as possible, like, not in shelters or facilities or anything like that. So, I often go into, like, fields, yeah, and doorways, fucking, sometimes parks, depending on what park. If you know, read up on your laws and shit. If you know where you can sleep, if you know about city ordinances, if you know about all this shit in your state, in your town, in your county, it'll be very beneficial in the end. So, if anyone out there is homeless and by chance happens to see my videos, please contact me. I'm going to leave my my email address and my Tumblr in the description of this video. So if you need any help, I don't have a place where you can sleep, and my girlfriend just got a car, so if you're close to me, if you're in the town of Redding, California, I may be able to help you out, just to be able to transport you somewhere. We are super broke, but we both, my girlfriend and I, will put ourselves out there as much as we possibly can to help someone in need. So, and if you're too far away from me, even if you're in another fucking country, on another fucking continent, like, even if you're on fucking Mars and you see my video, contact me if you want me to try to find some community resources, because I'm very experienced in trying to find this shit and researching it and how to talk to these people. I'll make phone calls for you. I'll fucking send out emails for you. I'll even try to get people off of fucking Craigslist to come and help you, as long as I talk to them and, you know, or like, you fuck this up, I'm calling the cops. Just, yeah, that's about it. So this video is already really fucking long, and I'm super sorry, but it's a really fucking important contact. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna take a nap. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, contact me if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you want to bitch at me, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you want to know anything about community resources, anything I can help with, I will help you. So, that's it.